Hey everyone, welcome to another segment of the 52nd episode of Nerd Herders. We've made it the year. A whole year of telling you guys what we've been up to. And today is no different.
No.
So Nick, what have you been up to?
Well, I finished a couple of things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so a couple things. You got to finish what you start. That's what my mother always told me. Finish what you start, Nick.
Good advice.
I don't know why she sounds like that. I don't at all. She's like a 1940s older Jewish woman.
Yeah.
So I finished the show the night of. HBO miniseries.
I really want to see that.
So good. So damn good.
It is for sure a miniseries?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if it was like going to be a continue.
No. So it was a one and done.
Okay.
That HBO could invite the creators back to do
Make it like a True Detective
like an
American Horror
anthology
Story
type deal.
Yeah.
They could even have it like follow John Turturro's lawyer, who's the semi-lead of the show. It's kind of a two-hander, but the story is done.
Okay.
It was great. It's fantastic. There's a couple of glaring issues that keep it from being a truly great show, but it is very, very, very good. And the acting is fantastic. The story is great. The ending I could see being very divisive.
Okay.
And it has been in a lot of ways. But damn, it's great. And the first hour of the show is legitimately one of the best hours of television I've ever seen. And I mean, it's good. It's good throughout, but the start is fantastic. The entire show is very good. John Turturro deserves to win an Emmy.
Yeah, I saw a couple tweets about that, about the finale, where they were like, just for this episode, like Turturro deserves this finale.
He's fantastic. Riz Ahmed, who is the real lead of the show, is fantastic, and everybody is. I mean, the whole cast is great. You have to watch this. It's awesome.
I want to. It's sitting there waiting.
8 episodes.
Okay.
And you're done. Granted, the first and last are both near 2 hours, but it's great.
Cool.
And then I also finished Tales of the Borderlands.
Oh, okay.
Which I did not talk about. Yeah, I haven't talked.
Yeah,
about
you were going to talk
finishing.
about. You just said not to.
Yeah, so this is the Telltale series set in the Borderlands world, which always seemed like a very odd thing to me when it was like when it originally came out.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't understand. Borderlands to me is just about shooting. It's not about story. Like, you don't care about characters at all. It's very, very, very good. Like it.
Is that the thing you're supposed to do? Smell the corks?
Yeah, you smell the cork. It's great. It's hilarious. The story is great. It's so surprising that it makes you care about characters in the Borderlands world.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you legitimately do.
Now these are characters from already the Borderlands game, correct?
There's a very prominent character that is from the Borderlands game,
and then everyone else
is new.
Okay.
Yeah. It's really good. Even if you don't like Borderlands, like I played Borderlands 1 and 2 co-op with friends, but like they're not my favorite games of all time. Stay tuned tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
I was genuinely shocked at how much I only picked it up on a whim because there was like a Telltale sale on the PlayStation Store. It is very worth your time.
Awesome.
Definitely. How about you?
Well, before we get into me, it's very worth my time. Somebody who's never played Borderlands.
Yeah.
Would I still enjoy it, do you think?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I think that it would make you want to play some Borderlands, even though it's so drastically different.
Sure.
I think, like, the way that they tell the story, the unique ways of, like, I've played 80% of the Telltale games. The only one, Minecraft and Game of Thrones, I haven't started yet.
Okay.
I have Game of Thrones. I just need to start it. It's very unique, very differently told from their story, and it's just fun. It's hilarious. The characters are great, and the music, like, the game has this really awesome way, you know, split up into episodes like all their games are, and it has this like you actually like you can't wait to get to the credit sequence at the opening of each episode, because they don't happen right at the beginning. Like, you know, they're like sporadically, like different durations into it, but they're all awesome.
Cool.
With like the perfect music, the perfect visuals, and I literally couldn't wait to get to the next one. You should definitely check it out.
Nice. So I got 2 movies to talk about.
Yeah.
First one I saw. Oh wait, did you watch either of the shows you were gonna watch?
No.
Okay.
Well, what was the other one? I didn't watch Atlanta. What was the other thing?
I don't know. There's something else I think you were
I know.
saying.
I said that.
I don't know what it was. So I saw 2 movies. The first one I'm talking about is Sausage Party. I saw that. I liked it more than I thought I would. It's definitely got a deeper story than I thought it would. I didn't expect the whole, this is spoilers or not, the whole like religious metaphor of all of it and stuff.
Yeah,
none of that stuff's shown in the trailer. I think the ending gets to be a little bit much.
Yeah.
Both, there's like kind of almost 3 endings. There's the endings before the big moment of everything. I don't want to spoil that. And then there's like the meta thing that happens. I don't think the meta thing is necessary. And I think the second ending is a little bit much. Like, it's funny at first, but it just kind of keeps going.
To me, it was
me.
kind of one of those things, like, it was kind of one of those things where it was very funny, and then it was kind of like, okay. And then it kind of got funny again because it went on so much longer. It was one of those type of jokes. It was definitely interesting seeing with an audience the part that you're talking
See,
about.
my audience wasn't that big, so like it wasn't.
Yeah.
So I know we talked yesterday on the podcast. You know, Dana was like, "Yeah, it was a little much for me." So how did she react?
Oh, I mean, she thought it was hilarious.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like, she liked the movie more than I did.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
And I saw Don't Breathe.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm interested to
about
hear
last week, yeah.
your. God.
I don't even know. All this green, they couldn't even see what keeps
Yeah.
happening to me.
Maybe we can do a little more spoiler talk because this is the last thing I've been up to
All right.
for it. But overall, I really like it. I think it runs a little too long though.
Okay.
If you're looking for a horror movie, I know Blair Witch is coming out this week. I'm going to see that probably tomorrow, so I'll talk about that on next week's show. But yeah, I mean, I think Don't Breathe is a solid horror. I mean, You Can Breathe.
Okay.
They couldn't in the movie.
Oh, okay. Well, they could.
It's a solid
They were
movie.
never even underwater.
The sound design and stuff is just incredible in that. But ultimately, I think it just runs a little too long. It almost feels like it's trying to, like they're writing the script and they're like, we're only at 70 pages of this. We got to figure out a way to fill an extra 15 minutes.
There's definitely probably one time too many where characters, you think maybe they might escape and then something's waiting for them.
Mm-hmm.
It just happens maybe one time too many for sure.
Yeah. Do you want to do spoiler time?
Yeah, we can move into spoilers.
So spoilers for Don't Breathe. If you haven't seen it, I recommend it. I think you had a pretty positive
Yeah, no, I liked it.
view on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, like once she gets out of the house, like I think that's the end. Like she taunts him, and then she goes to the car and the dog, and it's tried. But it just
They should have found some way to wrap it up. And I mean, granted, it wraps up pretty quickly once he brings her back to the house.
sure.
Again. I don't really know. In a movie where there's only really 3 characters that he could kill, I don't know why you open the way that it opens.
Yeah, that was weird to me too.
Yeah.
Because the whole time I'm like, well, I already know she's either dead because you don't really know at the beginning, or she, once she gets out, it's like, well, I know she's going back in. Like, I know where this is going. That's a really weird thing to open.
I mean,
with.
if anything, I think that you could have opened with the very high angle shot where you still can't really tell what he's dragging or who he's dragging, and then you would have thought, even if you knew that he was dragging a girl, you would have thought that they were showing us him dragging the girl.
Any girl.
It could have been the girl that he had underneath the house. But then you find out, then it might have been more surprising that he catches her again.
Yeah.
I just don't know. I don't understand.
Well,
that choice.
then I was like, well, she looks a lot more beat up than I remember her looking in the beginning. So maybe maybe that wasn't her. Maybe it's just. But then no, of course it.
I mean, I knew it was her because.
Well, I know the actress, so I know
show
it was her.
like immediately after
Yeah,
the show.
but I was like, I couldn't remember how, like, her face and stuff looked. So you see, I mean, they've been through hell, and she looks, beat to hell. So I'm like, I don't.
Yeah.
Like, well, maybe that was a dream or something that they're gonna go for that she has later.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a weird.
Yeah. But I was overall pretty surprised with some of the places this went. I didn't expect, the turkey baster full of jizz.
Yeah. I mean, there were some people in my theater who were a little younger and laughing at a lot of this movie, and I was like, this doesn't. Like, I didn't think I know a couple people who didn't actually care for this movie much, but, like, I didn't really find anything in this, like, laughable. But I thought that was kind of an interesting place for it to go.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I wish the trailer had cut that shot out of...
Yeah, see, I had only seen the trailer once, and I wasn't thinking about it at all, but then when it happened... I think when you first get the sense that there might be someone under there, then I remembered. But I wasn't going into it. Like, I remember when I talked about it last week, you were kind of like, you had said that you thought the trailer, and I knew that you knew.
I mean, I think I've only seen it a few times,
think
but
about
like,
it going into it at all.
I caught that shot, and I was like,
yeah.
Okay, well, I have an idea of where this is going to go. But
yeah, which is annoying, but...
It still went in some interesting... I love when they get to the house. And there's that one long shot of it's like showing like, okay, here's everything that's in play.
It gives you the complete layout of the house.
Yeah, here's the layout of the house. Here's all the weapons that are in play. Here's the characters that are in play. Here's everything that could happen.
Yeah.
Let's see how it pans out.
David Fincher's Panic Room does the exact same thing.
Oh, does it? I've never seen Panic Room.
Oh, you never seen Panic Room? It does the same thing. It gives you a phenomenal sense of the layout of what you're dealing with, because that entire movie takes place in that house.
Yeah.
And at the opening he does the exact same thing. And it's so genius, like, because then you aren't confused about geography of the shots or anything.
Yeah.
Because which is great. Like, it's clearly a lesson learned probably from that exact movie.
Sure. Honestly. Like, even like the scene where the part of the shot where it goes into the second floor, but it goes through like the crawl space, and you're kind of like, oh. Yeah. That's interesting, and then it actually ends up being a part of it. And you're like, okay, that's right. This is all...
Yeah. I would imagine Panic Room is literally something that inspired them when they were making this. Like, it's about 3 robbers just like them, and like, the asshole guy who gets killed early on is just like Jared Leto in that movie. Like, exactly like him. You should see that movie. It's underrated.
I want to. Like, it's one of those ones that, like, I think when it came out, I was just a little young to see at the time. But
overall, I thought this movie was good. I liked the actors. I thought Stephen Lang was effective. I liked the girl.
Yeah.
I liked the main guy. I was surprised that he was killed off early. Not early, but...
Oh, her
boyfriend? The kid from Goosebumps. No, not that kid. The main dude.
Oh, Logan from...
That's not him.
Yes, it is.
That's not Logan Lerman.
It looks... Are you sure?
Yeah, it's the kid from Goosebumps. I don't know what the hell his name is.
Because it looks exactly like him.
I'm pretty sure it's not.
And this is great video for us. I would have sworn up and down.
But while you look that up...
oh, no. It looks just like him.
Yeah, it's... I don't know. I don't know his name. He's
from Goosebumps. Oh, that's right. He was in Goosebumps. Maybe that's Prisoners, Goosebumps. I don't know why. What?
I don't remember him in Prisoners.
I don't either, but he was in Prisoners.
He must have been one of the kids.
He was in the Nikita TV series.
Huh.
An episode of Scandal.
Things about that.
I have two. I want to see the movie that it's based on.
Oh yeah, La Femme Nikita. That's a good
he was in Let Me In.
Hmm.
Played Kenny.
Probably one of the asshole kids.
What did you think of that?
I liked it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's fine.
I thought it was good. That property, that's been everything.
What?
Let Me In, Let the Right One In.
Oh.
Like, I mean, it was a book. Then it was a movie.
Mm-hmm.
Then it was a remake.
Yeah.
It's getting a Broadway stage play.
Is it really?
And a TV series is in development.
Why?
It's been everything.
Why?
I don't know.
Why does that need to be?
I don't know.
And I love the book. I fucking love the movie. I think Let Me In's okay.
I like Let Me In better.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I think this is going to have to be discussion.
Corny-ass movie.
What are you talking about? Corny-ass movie.
Stupid CGI, like cats and shit.
Oh, you had fucking CGI Chloe Grace Moretz in...
Terrible. At least they had the awesome shot in the car. It was good.
Yeah. No,
it was fine. I mean, I don't think it's great, but it's better than the other one.
I fucking adore Let the Right One In.
Overrated.
No. Perfectly rated. One of my favorite, romantic movies.
Overrated.
No.
No. But Don't Breathe, the movie at hand.
Yeah.
It was fine. I'm already annoyed at the prospect of a sequel, though.
Is there a prospect?
They don't kill him off.
Well, that I found was weird.
The movie's been mega successful.
Sure.
Multiple times.
I don't know how you
They will make another one.
But how does this blind guy track this woman down from California?
How does he not get arrested? Okay, granted, he buries the body of the girl with the gasoline under the tile. Maybe you don't find it. But you find all the other shit down there.
It's true.
Come on.
We don't know that he can get arrested. We just know that he gets taken away.
I'm just saying, assuming there is a sequel.
Sure.
That's why I'm already annoyed.
I hope there's not.
There will be.
I thought that was a weird thing, too, is to
he will somehow track her down in California.
It's like Taken, but with a blind man.
Oh, my God.
Taken meets Daredevil.
I'm already annoyed by the idea of a sequel to this
But
movie.
what I like the idea of is where the director goes from here.
Yeah.
Because there's aspects I really love about the Evil Dead remake.
Fede Alvarez.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's aspects I love about the Evil Dead remake, and there's aspects I hate about it. And there's a lot that I like about Don't Breathe, but there's problems that...
So it's a better movie than Evil Dead was.
Yes. So he's clearly getting better as a filmmaker, and he has a lot of interesting shots in both Evil Dead and this. So I'm curious to kind of see where his career goes from this.
Yeah. I think horror is a great jumping on point for a lot of filmmakers because they can be made so inexpensively.
Yeah.
They can be made creatively, and they can make many times their budget. But I always, for him, it's something that I long wished for Rob Zombie. I hope that they move away from it. I hope that he moves away from it soon. Not that he doesn't go back, but he does something like what James Wan did, where you make something else and you go back. But once you get pigeonholed in it, there's only so much you can say.
Yeah.
I mean, some of the best horror filmmakers of all time didn't only make horror movies.
True.
Polanski, Carpenter, even Wes Craven, although he's more predominantly just horror.
Yeah.
But think of the great other movies that Carpenter made that are not horror.
Well, that's why I was so excited about
the
the Philadelphia Flyers Rob Zombie movie that hasn't happened, that's been in development hell forever, because it's something different. I'd love to see him tackle a different genre.
Yeah.
But I feel like we've hit right on this topic.
But anyway, that was our spoiler thoughts and some other stuff.
Yeah. What did you guys think of Don't Breathe? What did you think of anything that we talked about? What did you think of Night of and Tales from the Borderlands? Sausage Party. Let us know in the comments below or tweet at us. I'm on Twitter at Rich Belson.
I'm at Stonks.
The channel is on Twitter at OABeer_official, and you can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/overbeard. Of course, right here on youtube.com/overbeer. The Daily Show, Monday through Thursday. That is Nerd Herders.
Jon Stewart.
No. Or what's the new guy's name?
Nobody knows.
I don't know. Noah something? Trevor Noah?
Trevor Noah.
I don't know. And of course, you can also, on Fridays, check out the Overbeer podcast, which is a much more off-topic, random bullshit podcast that Nick, myself, and sometimes Dana does. SoundCloud.com/overbeer, iTunes, and other podcast services. But that will wrap things up for today. So until next time, drink up.
And buttermilk.